I hope everybody's doing well. And yeah, we're in week 3 of lockdown. So this video is all about my golf swing. Now, there's a few people before that have asked for me to show them my techniques, how I approach it and things like that, grip, etc. So, you know, weather's nice outside, what a time to do it. So I thought today's the day, we're going to do it, and we're going to go outside and I'll break down my swing for you guys. Hopefully you can pick some tips up. I've been very fortunate enough that my golf swing cosmetically looks really, really nice. Technique wise, it's really nice. It's straight out of a book from the 1990s, aka a PGA book, but that's the only one I've got, and that's just what it is. So what we'll do is we'll do a couple of things outside, and then we'll go inside, go to the computer, and then we'll try and break it down with a few swings, obviously on the golf courses from previous vlogs that I've done, and try and go through how I look at the hole and go from there. So hopefully it's going to be an enjoyable video, and well, let's just get on with it. There's no time like the present. It's not like I've got a lot else to do, to be honest. So I thought I'd bring you guys something to watch, something to enjoy, and pass the time of day. Let's go outside. Let's do some swinging. I'm going to break it down into 5 categories, as it were. So number 1 is going to be the foundation of the golf swing, the fundamental rules of my golf swing, which is address position, ball position, grip, posture. Then we're going to go for takeaway, then top of the backswing down to impact, and then impact to follow through. So we'll have a look at all of that and what I do, and see how it goes. So as we can see, grip is a very neutral grip. We've got a V there, which goes up to that right shoulder, and then when my other hand comes on, that also goes to that right shoulder. Stance wise, shoulder width apart, 50-50 weight, again not on the balls of my feet or the heel, it's literally on a flat. Now knees, I try and get them to go into that way as much as I possibly can, because I have a tendency to buckle the knees in a little bit, so push them out a little bit as well. So when I'm stood at a golf ball and I'm gripping the golf club, it's more, if you imagine you've got a tube of toothpaste in your hand and you want to hold it tight enough but not too tight that squeezes the toothpaste out. That's the best way I can physically put it. For whatever reason, I've always addressed the ball out of the heel, but I'm trying to get away from that and doing it more out of the toe, because the dynamic of the golf swing brings it in sometimes a little bit different. So from here, we're going to make sure that the golf ball, the club head, or the club head, not the golf ball, that the club head is pointing to the target, and from there, my feet, my knees, my hips, and my shoulders are all going to the same line. So ball position is kind of just out, well, I feel like it's just down from my left ear, and that's something I've always, well, not always, but that's something that I try and concentrate on more now than I ever have done. So from here we've got grip, we've got stance, we've got posture, and it's a flex in the knees, it isn't a bend in the knees. And so best way to do it, stand up straight, put the golf club out in front of you, bend over, bend them knees, and just a slight back. Now you've got straight back, you've got a C back, and you've got an S back. Mine's just a neutral back. So from here for takeaway, it's more along the lines of trying to get that parallel to the floor. Now I did have a tendency at one point to do that. So as you can see from there, the club head is outside. So for me, start of the golf swing is quite important. So to there, make sure it's square to parallel line. So if we draw an imaginary line there, the golf club will be going exactly on that and to where the target line is. Don't worry about wrists or anything like that. That's just something that comes naturally. To me, it's like there's certain things I worry about, there's certain things I just don't worry about, and that isn't one of them. So from here, make sure that's right, and then from there to the top. Now from the top, as you can see, I've got the turn, but I haven't straightened that leg. Okay, so from here, I've got a full hip turn, but that's what I feel when I'm at the top. That's it. I feel fully coiled up, ready to rock and roll. Now, if you remember watching a few of the other videos in the past, I stated that I knew exactly why I sliced a golf ball. And that was because, like most common golfers, I'd lost the disconnection between the top and lower half of my body. So, from here, I need to feel like I can bring it down, an imaginary wall as it were, down like that. And then from here, all I need to do is turn into the impact position. If I put the golf club down, you'll see that there. So hands are in front of the golf ball. I haven't reduced, I haven't towed in, or I haven't opened the face. That is pretty much there. We're going to get compression on the golf ball through and from there. So yeah. So from here to there, that is now parallel with where I would want the ball to go. Top of the backswing. Now I'll go at the top of the backswing, come back down. And as you can see, there. So there we go. Now, doing it slower, it's easier to do. But with the dynamics of a golf swing, it's always harder to sync it up. So we've done takeaway, we've got to the top, and that's where I feel fully coiled. And then from there, we're going to feel like dragging it down the wall. That's what I feel. And then from here, all I need to do is turn and get to the finish position, which is 9 times out of 10 a balanced finish. So grip, done. Ball position, done. Takeaway, on point. And then back to that position, turn, impact, finish. Now, I have had a slight problem where, a bit like Tyrrell Hatton, to be brutally honest with you. Tyrrell Hatton, literally early extension of his hips, probably one of the only players on tour that has the early hip extension. I'll get that out there. So what I've been working on from here is to get to the top, and then I'll try and push that left knee out. And as you can see from this camera angle, it's enough to make the weight start going there, but the body and head stay back. So from here, drag, impact, and I kind of feel like I'm more stood up behind the ball still, because I have a tendency to have a little rock. So let's go to the computer, let's go and watch me as I hit shots and see it more in a dynamic motion as opposed to this, which is a static motion. I don't have anything to hit a golf ball into just yet, and yeah, and I'll talk you through it when I'm on a golf course. What is the whole aspect of things that goes through my head. So excuse me, very fortunate enough that I have footage of me playing golf, my swing and everything else like that, so we can go and do that as well. So let's go up and let's do it on the computer. So before we go for the swing, looking at it on the computer, just to say a massive thank you to everybody that has pressed that red button down below. We're currently sitting on 896, so we've got 4 more to go till we hit 900 subscribers. So if you know 4 other people that don't subscribe, give them a nudge, say, do us a favour, hit that lad's button, and let's get him to 900. So I'm lining this one up, club head behind the ball first, pointing to the target, and then I'll address the feet, the knees, the hips and the shoulders. With regards to everything else, it's just out of my mind at this time, and it is literally just make a swing. I will have had a few practice swings, but let the practice swings be what you want to feel, and then this one, when you go for the green, is the shot that you want to have nothing in your head about. and just going for it. So remember in the points, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's another one from the same day. This time I'm going to do it full speed, and this is where dynamics come in. No thinking about it, just doing it. So hopefully you enjoyed that. That is me breaking down my golf swing, and it's how I look at it in 5 different ways. And it's something a little bit different for you guys to see. Hopefully you can pick up something from it and you go, oh, well, I don't do that, or I do this. But comment down below, let me know what you thought of the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and we will see you again very, very soon. Take care, everybody, and bye for now. Bye.